why we should stop cutting trees but instead plant more trees. So, imagine a brown, fluffy squirrel runs out into the forest to collect food for the incoming winter. Scrounging up as many acorns as he can as he scurries back to his home. He hears a very loud and grating noise, and this was followed by a crash. Boom! As his home tumbles to the ground, sure, there are many other trees that he could go to for shelter, but none would be the same. He had spent his entire life in that tree, but now it's gone. Who could say that the other trees wouldn't be destroyed as well? He is scared, lost, alone in the vast forest where trees had been cut down one by one. Hi everyone, my name is Ralph Renzo C. Galeras, and in this speech, I'm going to explain to you all the disadvantages of cutting trees and the advantages of not cutting trees but instead planting more trees. Deforestation has been a clear problem since civilization started it. And after generation of generations, we still use trees to build houses, pencils, and many other things that are made up of trees. And in this speech, I'm going to go over the problems of deforestation, why it exists, and how each and every one of us can combat this problem and save our Mother Earth from brink of destruction. There are many problems of deforestation, and these three are the most important things that I or we all should know. These three are climate change, lack of oxygen, and endangering of wildlife. First is climate change. Why? Do you feel that the days that have come is so hot that whole day it's like a scorching fire inside your house? Do you feel the difference of why typhoons now compared before are so strong that even stone houses doesn't stand a chance? And do you know that over the decades, the sea level has been rising rapidly, causing big waves that could cause many deaths and people that's been living near the shore. It is all because of deforestation that these things have been happening. Due to the lack of trees that absorbs the carbon dioxide in our air, it changes our climate, causing the hot days that are coming and very heavy rains that causes landslides and heavy floods, which leads to many deaths. And the lack of trees causes the unabsorbed carbon dioxide to destroy our ozone layer that could lead to melting of ice in the North Pole or in the South Pole that causes high rise of sea level, which causes big waves that leads to destruction and deaths. The second is lack of oxygen. We all know that without oxygen on Earth, we all have been dead long time ago. That's why we should stop deforestation, because a tree absorbs all the pollution and carbon dioxide in the air, giving us clean and breathable oxygen. Last is endangering wildlife. Do you know that endangered species is a type of organism that is threatened by extinction. Species become endangered for two main reasons. First is loss of habitat, and the second is loss of genetic variation. A loss of habitat can happen naturally. Dinosaurs, for instance, lost their habitat 65 million years ago. And many of our animals today are next to the list of dinosaurs that's going to be extinct due to the lack of habitat to live in or due to the lack of genetic variation. That's why instead of cutting trees, we should plant more trees and help each other and to never experience this kind of horrible things. And it is very important for us to understand that trees do so much for our environment. And we need to stop destroying the trees because trees provide a home for many creatures and they are the lungs of our world. Trees have medicinal benefits that are very useful to the human race. Trees have very beneficial to the world and it is unethical to keep destroying the trees. We all need to be educated about the current issues of the forest in order for us to save, preserve, or sustain these places that provide us with so much. We humans depend tremendously on the world's forests. But yet, we are the ones destroying them. Forests are important in maintaining biodiversity. Forests takes a big role on the air circulation, maintaining water quality and providing basic human needs, and contribute to the culture and recreation. A single tree gives many things not just to us but to all living creatures that is living in this planet. So if you cut, you replant. Thank you.